Getting up. Damn. Wake your ass up. Wake your ass up, man. Wake your ass up. Get your ass.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. You already know what it is, man. Speaker Leaguers is in the building. I go by the name of DJ Blade Low. On with my comrades. I got my man Big Bree in the building. What up, Bree?
What's going on with y'all?
You already know, man, the king of sports right there. And I got the host of the Millennium, my man Trey Cool is in the building. What's popping?
What's the deal, man? Feeling good out here in the traffic, man.
Oh, man, where you say you at now?
In Toledo at the moment, about to head to Cookies, Detroit.
Oh, okay. You going back up to the cookie store?
Yeah.
Bring some of them goods back, man. Bring some of them goods back.
What's up?
Definitely, man. Huh? Is that
What's
a
up?
show? Okay. We already know what we're doing. The Good Morning Show, man. We give you the latest in news, sports, and celebrity gossip, and anything that's trending at the moment this week. Today, man, as we wait for Deanna K to pop in, man, I think our topic of the day is going to be love or loyalty. What do you prefer?
Love and loyalty. Yeah. I mean, of course, loyalty. Man.
Why is that?
Somebody could love you, but that don't mean that they gonna actually be loyal to you. You feel me? But if they're loyal to you, they obviously love you. So you know what I mean. It's all good.
Yeah. What about you, Bree?
I mean, it is what it is. I I can't explain it. I mean, like loyalty is what it is, but sure, you can be loyal to, you know, I, I guess I guess you could be loyal in a certain way to certain situations, but that don't mean, your love is gonna be, I guess your love is not gonna be there, even though if you're loyal. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a family affair, I guess. But
Mhm.
that's the way I look at it now. Because things, the times is changing, man, and people are changing too with the times. So everybody's loyalty ain't the same like it used to be, but you still got love for people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My
But that's
take on well, go ahead.
yeah. I mean, this is how it is. You still gotta love people, but loyalty is based on the circumstance you deal with them.
Yeah,
But,
definitely. My take on it is that um, at this point, I would rather someone be loyal because, like they said, love that people can still will still cheat on you. You know what I mean? You can love a person all day, but if you have different needs or different responses to them needs, you know what I mean. You can, you know what I mean. If they need something more than what you're giving, they're not. I didn't want to say obligated, but they're pretty much destined to cheat on you if you're not giving what they expect in that relationship. You know what I mean? Um, the reason why I say loyalty is because a person that's loyal, no matter what y'all go through, will still have your back. They'll still be there for you. You might argue all day, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they right there with you. You know what I mean? So I think I would prefer loyalty over love. Now, I do expect you to love me. I'm not sure about being in love, but I do expect you to, if you're with me, to love me as a person. You know, so but all day I expect your ass to be loyal. You cheat on me, motherfucker, you out of here. For real, for real. Why do you think women are so obsessed with love? The love part of it.
Women are more emotional than men. You know what I mean? And love is an emotion. So you know that's why women would be more impacted by love than say us.
Okay. Um, you probably want to tell your camera side was cool if you can. If you can, that's fine. Yeah, get that full screen right there. There you go. Welcome to the show, Deanna K.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Our topic today is love and loyalty. Which one do you prefer?
Oh, I told y'all last week loyalty.
Okay.
I
Okay.
prefer loyalty because I feel like when somebody I like when somebody loyal to you, they'll like not do stuff just based off of not wanting to mess up the relationship. I feel like when people love you, they'll still hurt you.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
like just because I love you, that don't mean I'm not gonna be disloyal or cheat on you or it hurts you or but if you loyal to somebody, you'll like second guess your actions and what you do to a person because like it'll affect them or it'll affect your relationship and you don't want to have that negative impact or have the relationship ended because you was disloyal. So
Yeah. Now,
uh,
our second question of that part, since we did touch on it a little bit last week. Our second question to that part is, why do you think women admire the love side so much as opposed to loyalty?
I feel like now that's kind of like with some people it's shifting. But I still feel like overall it's just in a woman's nature. Like we want to be loved. We're very emotional creatures. Always learned that like women are like emotional beings and men are like logical. So like I think of a time when like a situation had happened and I called my peoples. A friend of mine, he's a male, so a male friend of mine, and I was like emotional and crying, screaming, and he like, okay, breathe, calm down, relax, and then start hitting me with the logical side of my situation. And I'm like, okay, like that makes sense. So now, like as a woman, it's like some women think more like logical before the emotional part, but it's just our nature. Like we're emotional beings. Like I feel like society and things that's like going on around us made women like kind of like tough, don't show no emotion, can't show your feelings. That's a weak bitch trait. Like, but the most part, like women are emotional beings. So it's like, yeah, our feelings be hurt. But then when you can't hurt that person's feelings no more, now you got this little demon and now you wondering why she acting like you.
Do you think the world played a part of women um, and women's independence? I'll put it like that. Do you think that it played a part because you have a lot of women screaming, "I don't need a man. I can do this, and I'm getting my own money," and whoop de whoop whoop. Um, do you think I was having this conversation? The reason why I'm asking this is with the government taking the black man out the house and women having to fend for themselves. You know what I mean? Black man either in jail and you know what I mean, whoop de whoop or whatever, and women and gave women more independence than back in the past. Do you think that plays a part of a man choosing you as his woman when you're out here screaming, "I can get it all by my, I don't need no man."
That's more so like a hit or miss question. That's like based off of individual situations to me, just because like I can't necessarily say that I be hearing too many women scream. Now I feel like that's like kind of like a stereotype that men be trying to say women do just to justify like their reasoning behind their bullshit or the stuff that they claim we be saying or doing. Because I don't really hear women saying fuck niggas, they don't need nobody. Now I will
Hold on, hold on, hold on,
comment.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You said you don't
I'm
hear
speaking
women
from
saying
my
that?
experience, though. I you do hear that and see that, but I'm saying the women I'm around,
Okay.
like in my experience, like most I know a lot of people who are either single in one relationship or who are already in a relationship or who are married. So I don't get that much of the fuck niggas. I get money. I feel like, and then as far as that part, you were speaking on how the government took the black men out the home. Well, originally, how all this kind of started was during the war back in the day. Like, men, not all men were off in jail or just deadbeats. Men were out fighting a war, and women didn't have any money. They didn't have any money. No, the men wasn't able to send no money home. They were fucked up. So the woman was forced into the work society. So that's the narrative as well. That's kind of like negative, even though like our black men are incarcerated and it's a lot of them that are gone. Back then when all that women having to work started though, a lot of men were at war. A lot of men were out trying to provide for their families and create a new life. So I feel like that kind of narrative kind of need to change too, because it make it look like men are like deadbeats and didn't want to be there. When reality, it kind of started because men were at war. Even white women, like, you know, they had to go to work too because their husbands was at war and households were suffering. So yeah, I get what you're saying, but it was more so like, you know,
Well, I'm
you
not
got to go
saying
to
it.
work,
Don't
you
get me
got to
wrong.
go
I'm
get.
not saying it. I'm going off. I'm going off what I read. But go
Oh,
ahead.
I got you. But just like in a whole, that just trickles down, and then you got to factor in a lot of other things when we having that conversation, because you got to remember some men, not all men, but some men use money as a way to control women. So now women like, oh yeah, I'll go get my own money because you're not gonna control me. So it's like it's more than one thing that kind of affected that situation. It's like women had to go to work to help provide for a household. You had women who was getting their ass beat and was being controlled by a man, and he giving her nickels and dimes, and she realized, hey, I could just go get my own check. On the government side, the government actually wanted women to start working so they could actually tax two households, so the government gets more money. So now the man is at work, you get to tax him. The woman is at work, you get to tax her. For the government, it was all about the money. Like two people in one household. Now I get to tax you and I get to tax you. Then they figured out, okay, well, y'all don't have two people in the household. Well, we're going to tax him and we're going to tax her. And then we're going to give you X, Y, and Z. But in the end, we're going to have to make you put him on child support to take more of his money. So for the government, it's always been about money. Their scheme is always about money. They want to get the most money out of the man and out of the woman. But I feel like as a whole, it was many factors that factored in why women feel the need to be independent. I don't feel like we wanted to be independent. Not always saying we didn't want to, because some women did want to be independent. If you was at home getting beat on, wasn't allowed to read, wasn't even allowed to, you know, try new experiences, then yes, I would honestly agree. Those women was probably like, yeah, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? I want to go be more than just somebody's punching bag. So it's like more than one factor when we talk about why women go to work or why this had to happen. It ain't just like one solid reason. And I don't think it's just because, oh, niggas ain't shit. Like, you know, when you got somebody over here controlling you and the root of the cause is money, you go get your own.
Okay. What about y'all? What y'all think?
Period.
No, but
I'm just playing,
let
but
me clarify.
yeah,
Let
that's
me
how you come through. Because
let me.
y'all be having us messed up, always thinking women talk about men ain't shit and we don't want no men. Like, all y'all got somebody that wants y'all. So let's not pretend like you just, it's a vast women majority talking about fuck niggas getting money. Those women are hurt, unhealed, and scorned.
But
They
you
need
know
to
what?
go to help. They need to go heal themselves.
Let me help.
You
Let me
know,
help you out with
learn
that. Let me
from
let
their
me
past mistakes.
let me reiterate something real quick. What really happened, and you pretty much right on 70% of that. What happened back in the day? What happened is when they gave women their independence, they raised women's pay rate. Back in the day, they kept them on, like you said, nickel and dime in them and everything like that. But when they gave women their pay rate, when they raised the pay up, that to because they always fought for equal rights for women to get paid just as much as a man does. Back in the day, they wasn't getting paid. Just if you were a man, the man controlled everything. Now women have gained their independence, their money is up, and sometimes they're the breadwinner of the household in this era. You know what I mean? So I think the scoring part is everybody. A man gets scoring just as well as a woman. You know what I mean? Go through relationship problems just as well as a woman. But when you're out here screaming, not you in particular, but in general, when you're out here screaming, I don't need a man for this, I don't need a man for that, I can do this all on my own, and then the type of uh the type of I was about to say feeling, but the type of energy that they give off, as far as they scream this until they get to, let's say, about their 45, 50. Now you done screamed this all your life. I don't need a man for this, and then now you're out searching for a man, and can't find one. You know what I mean? You need that help. You need that help with them kids. You need that help with this and this and this. How do you feel about that?
Like I said, I just feel like that's a woman or like a woman who is hurt. She's unhealed. She's probably had a plethora of men who mistreated her or didn't, do exactly what she wanted to do. It could be her own emotion that has guarded her or stopped her trauma, who didn't allow her to be her best person, so she couldn't allow him to be his best person. I feel like a lot of people lack communication skills. Like, I used to date somebody who every time I would express myself, he would swear it was an argument. Like, just because I'm telling you how I feel, why do you feel like I'm arguing with you? I'm telling you how I feel. I'm expressing myself, and I'm giving you an opportunity to express yourself and figure how we can fix this. But I say something you don't like, it's an argument. And a lot of people's defense mechanisms, men and women's, you get defensive and then you start being hurtful. You start saying hurtful things. You start wanting to dig under that person's skin. So it's like, I feel like those women are women who has been hurt, who's never healed themselves from their, relationship issues, or stuff that they've been through. And like you said, they get older and they get lonely, and now they want to be like, oh, I want a man. But it's like, if you would have took that time to heal yourself and to learn to love yourself again, you probably would have attracted the right type of man. A lot of people attract damaged people because they're damaged. Like, look at the people you've dated. If you see like a constant, like, maybe this girl is different, but you keep getting a girl with the smart ass mouth, you keep getting a girl with the attitude problem, you need to look at you and be like, why am I attracting this type of girl? Like, what did not heal in myself that makes me keep getting this same person in another person's body? Because that's what really be happening.
And you know what? I 100% agree with you, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you got the same pattern, I'll take it if you got 1, 2 at the most. You know what I mean, with the same thing. But if your third one, your fourth one is the same as the first one, that's you. That's what you like. You know what I mean? That's what you're attracting, because that's exactly what you like. You know what I mean? What do you think about people settling for, you you like this, you like that, but you settle for this person because they may have this quality, but not the other qualities? What do you think about that and how that affects a relationship?
So in that situation, I feel like it could be multiple things. Like, they could be weighing out their options. You know how, like, if you was to make a list of what you want in a partner, you may not always get everything you want. So you might be like, okay, well, if I write down 5 or 10 things that I want in a man, and I meet a person with 5 of them, okay, that's cool. Maybe you meet a person with 7 of them. So you're trying to like weigh your options to be like, get the benefit of the doubt, because you're not going to get like a perfect person. So it's like, okay, well, I just got to take the good with the bad and, work on the rest. Or it could be like they tired of being by themselves. So they just like, whatever, he want me, this what I'm going to go with. Or even with a man, like, well, I don't know if men settle. Y'all might. I feel like some of y'all do, because the way niggas be complaining about women on the internet. And I got a question for y'all in a minute. But yeah, it could just be like you tired of being alone, or you see that this person has other good qualities that you like and you're willing to deal with the rest.
Cool.
Because you're never gonna find that person that got everything you want. But if you could find somebody who got majority of the things you like, I mean, that's still a win. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What you got to say about that, Bree?
I mean, that's true. As far as, when you, I guess, if you like to be single, you like to be single. But if you want to put yourself in a relationship, I mean, everybody got their certain qualities they like about a person.
True.
And if you tend to lack certain qualities, then you might say, hey, I'm still willing to work with it. But that's just not whether near or here. But I mean, everybody like what they like. You know what I'm saying? In a certain instant, then everything will fall into place from there. So, like, you know, it's like they left the building for a second.
I do got a question. I'm gonna wait till they'll come back because I got a question for y'all men because I want to know something.
And I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Okay. All right. So y'all know how people be all on the internet, the whole. You know, you talk about how women talk about. I mean, how women be saying men ain't shit, but like lately, I've been seeing a lot of men voice how women ain't shit, how bitches always need help,
Oh, for
how
sure.
bitches is broke, blah 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 blah. As a man, for one, do you think that's like not manly or the new word sassy for a man to get on the internet and to talk shit about a woman? That's the first question. And then the second question, to the men who always claim that bitches is always broke, what it is about you that attract these broke ass bitches? Because
Right.
why don't you never be around the bitches with money? Like, I'm so confused. Like, why do the bitches see you and be like, let me be with him with their broke ass? And then
Well,
a lot of men be quick to call bitches broke, but then be the main bitches they be taking care of. They be intimidated as fuck by homegirl over here with her shit together. He ain't even gonna step to Big Ma, Big Boss. He gonna go over here with little Miss Needy ass though, take care of her, but then talk shit about her. But he ain't gonna step to the big one.
I got a perfect answer for that.
Yeah.
So it's crazy because once again, like I said, women's empowerment went up and everything like that, right? So for the men that actually claims that and things like that, see, everything a man does is done for a woman, whether you believe it or not. Everything a man does, we go get this car to show off for women. We go get our clothes to show off for women. We go get our shoes to show off for women. And you might have say you buying it for yourself, but you can buy if you not doing it for a woman because that's probably much the only person you got to impress. You know what I mean? Right.
Yeah, I agree.
You got to impress. You go get some Payless shoes. You go get some no name brand clothes. You know what I mean? And save your money. Everything a man does is done for a woman. You know what I mean? In some type of form or fashion. Now, to answer the other question, a lot of women or a lot of men, women portray themselves today as, oh, it's all about the ass for the assets. You see what I'm saying? Every video you turn to, everything you turn to, it's all about the ass for the assets. You understand what I'm saying? They every narrative of every video, right? Majority right now, a woman got to throw her ass in the video. Or I'm trying to get this man. He gonna pay me for this. He gonna do me this, and this, and this, and this. It's not like back in the days where we had conscious rappers and conscious people telling, you know what I mean? Like Lauryn Hills, like the Jill Scotts that's not, don't have to bare themselves to talk to a man. I used to love a professional looking woman, you know what I mean? The business classy type, you know what I mean? With the glasses and the business women business suits. I used to love those type of women. You know what I mean? But nowadays, I seen I think yesterday or the day before, they talked about how women, they unveil themselves so much you don't give a man nothing to fantasize about. You don't give a man nothing to like you just showed it to the whole world. This Trey Cool know, for example, Trey Cool know what your girl look like, butt ass naked, because they want to come out in all this shit, and then they expect a man to wife them. When they're presented to the world, a man will fuck, but he won't take you serious as a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? Because look what you do. Club time, nigga, you in the skippiest shit you can find. running out to the club. I'm not going, baby, I trust you and love you so much. And then you out here showing every man your assets. And then if a man touch you, oh, get off me. But goddamn, you know what I mean? Like, you out there, I told you don't wear that to the club. I told you don't do this. So it's hard to take a woman serious when you presenting all your assets and your ass is your main common goal of accomplishing these assets. You see what I'm saying? It's a big difference. So yeah, you're gonna come across the broke ass bitch. You're gonna come across the see me, I like to find my girl in the corner of the club. You know what I mean? Not she ain't the one on the floor, she ain't the one, she in the corner club looking sexy, chilling. You know what I mean? She might be dancing to herself, you know what I mean? Or with her friends or something. I don't like that bitch that's on the floor twerking, and think you coming home to fucking me. You know what I mean? Like, so that's just my take on it. You see what I'm saying?
But y'all will still take care of that broke bitch that y'all claim y'all don't like.
Because I'm gonna
Not
tell you
in particular, but like men in general.
No, listen to me. I'm gonna tell you another reason. Because they need you. See, a woman with everything rarely needs you. That's why they're afraid.
But they need you in other areas. They just don't need you in that particular area that you're used to being good at. That's what men fail to recognize.
Yeah, but see, that's how men look at it. Oh, this bitch, she gonna come through regardless because she needs me. The woman that has everything is quick to say, fuck you. Nigga, when something go wrong, you nigga, I got mine, you know what I mean? So it's more intimidating for them. Now, if we come in, I got mine, you got yours. Oh, we boss. We that power couple. You see what I'm saying? We ain't worried about everything else because we that power couple. But if you feel like just because you getting yours, you can always say, fuck, oh, I don't need you, nigga. Well, bitch don't need me.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But this needy girl just went over here twerking her ass for a cup for doing something strange for a little piece of change. Gonna need this goddamn change.
You gonna be over there.
I'm not gonna be over there. But see, there's a difference. I'm not gonna wife you, but I might fuck.
Some of them do get wiped though.
Huh?
Some of them do get wiped, and they be
because
taken care of and all type of other shit.
But at the end of the day, because they still. One thing I can say about a woman right now is you got to let a man be a man. A lot of women don't let men be a man. A lot of women got too much mouth these days. They don't let the man. A man is only raised to be a man. You understand what I'm saying? I was raised in the old school days. I was raised to take care of the household. I was raised to do this and do that and this and this and this. You know what I mean? But all this and I'm doing that ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why bitches went to work.
Yeah. But then again, and like you said, at the end of the day, when all that shit fails and runs out, where's
So what y'all think, Bree and Trey Cool? Why y'all feel like
you see what Trey Cool?
No, I know he's talking about that, the yapping part. But as far as the why do men take care of broke women? Well, the women they call broke, because I don't like to call people broke because, you know, I thought we all go through good times, bad times. So in terms of men, like, you know, they'll go for the broke woman, but slide over miss, I got my shit together. You know, because like a lot of women, like women who do have money, no, they don't need your money, but they will need you in other areas of their life. That don't mean that they don't need you. They just don't need you in a way that you're used to financially being provide. Like they may need you for a mental, emotional, sexual, be they peace, they little getaway from life, but you don't even want to try that because you so scared because you think, nah, she got money, she got her shit together. I don't know what to do with her.
Well,
you ready? Go ahead.
I got experience with both situations, honestly, and to me, I look at it as relationships. I mean, people that got their own financial stability tend to be able to take care of themselves financially, okay? But in a relationship, it's a man and a woman, so it's not necessarily have to do with money. It's just that just makes it better, or that just makes it more consistent in what you're gonna do. whatever that person want out of you, they gonna get out of you anyway because that's the relationship. Is a relationship between a man and a woman. So at the end of the day, you're either gonna have kids together, you're not gonna have kids together. You gonna be able to take care of her kids, or you got kids or whatever it is. That's just how it's gonna be. I mean, and I'm talking from experience. I mean, I got a lot of experience, and I got a lot of relationships, and I ain't gonna say, I'm talking about that. I'm talking just out of curiosity. I'm talking from just the understanding. You know what I'm saying? A woman like who she like. No doubt. But a man gonna like who he like too. So it don't matter if you got any type of potential as a female or a male, then that relationship is gonna make what it's gonna be until each person figure out, hey, this is what we ain't looking for no more. And that's just how it is. I mean, if it's gonna last, it's gonna last. I mean,
who do you prefer? The broke woman or the woman who already come to the table with
that's not even a
her
fair
shit
question.
together?
Be
honest.
Nah, I mean, shoot, it ain't even that. It ain't preferred because it ain't even preferable situation now. It's just what's make you happy. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you ain't happy, you ain't gonna be happy, and you just go.
I feel you
be in that situation.
See, okay, that you cleaned that up real nice, Bree.
You ain't gonna be happy whether it's money or it's not money. It's really, I don't care if she got money or she a broke bitch. If you chose her,
and
she not making you happy, she not making you happy.
That's what it is.
You know what I mean? You can have all the money in the world, but I can't stand the fuck the way you call my name. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like, yeah, you know what I mean? It might be some bullshit. You
Sound like a nagging ass.
Like, god damn, man. Fuck this shit. You know what I mean?
I hate going home. I hate it at home.
But it'd be that. What you think, Cool?
Yeah, what you think, Trey Cool?
Truly, it's kind of shaky because you don't even know who. Me personally, I mean, I'm not taking care of nobody. And then at the end of the day, I really don't even know if she's broke or not on the outset. I don't know if she got money on that first meeting, that first encounter. I don't know. I don't know that she doesn't have any money until maybe a month or 2 months in. You know what I mean? Because anything that's going on is a bunch of small stuff. We might be hooking up, watching some movies, might go out to eat or something like that. But I'm not expecting, on the outset for her to take care of the bill or anything like that. So I don't know if she broke or not. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of males will choose that relationship for control issues. A lot of men would choose a broke female because I mean, no. I mean, it is what it is.
He being honest.
No. He froze. I'm talking about your snapping, man. He driving, so I understand.
If a female is broke and she's needy and dependent, I mean, it's more easier to control the situation. If that's what you want to do, if that's the type of person you want to be, you want to be a controlling person, you want to have total control. It depends on your preference, your character. Me personally, I'm not with none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you got money or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not looking for you to do anything for me, and hopefully vice versa. But like it's just, So to answer your question,
you gonna know.
I don't.
That's what I was about to say, Bree, but I.
You gonna know if a woman.
I don't care.
Money. I mean, just by a conversation. The women went to school, college. Graduated high school, got a job. What type of job you got. I mean, if you working at McDonald's or if you working at, I would say, any type of financial, type of job, if you're a banker, teller, if you're
you're gonna ask them questions.
Real estate agent.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what type job a woman got that's going to be consistent with at least making $20 an hour, $30 an hour, or 15.
I mean, we're not talking about McDonald's. McDonald's making good money.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It's making good money now.
You know,
I can't see you. I can't see you at the window at my age, goddamn. I can't see you at the window.
Long as you got a job, though, you got some income coming in. That don't mean you ain't got no income coming in, and you got income coming in. Then you know what I'm saying, you can take care of yourself, and that's where.
But that's not a relationship. See, that's where y'all get it fucked up. That's not a relationship. A relationship is a bond. A bond meaning, baby, I need you for this. No, this my needs and I'm meeting yours.
No, this is what I'm saying. That's what I was saying earlier. I said it ain't gotta be about income. It's about a man and a woman as a relationship.
You're not gonna get a relationship if a motherfucker ain't meeting your needs.
Yeah, of course. But if you're a man and a woman and y'all like each other, somehow or some way you guys gonna make it happen. You know, and the early part of like Deanna was saying, you know, before time, you know, I say back in the 60s, you know, the man brought home the check and the woman stayed home and cooked or whatever. Now everything's switched, of course, but that still doesn't make or break a relationship. It's up to how you feel your relationship is with that person. That's how I look at it, you know.
I got so many questions I can ask at the moment, but we're gonna end this segment right now because we want to get into sports. And
can I say something real quick though before we end it? Real quick.
Go ahead.
Y'all made my point though, as far as when I said some men like to control women. That's why they go in those type of situations. I think y'all all kind of said it in a certain type of way. So that goes back to our first conversation about men wanting control and women who don't want to be controlled. Who go get their own.
Wait. You gotta. The English language is very, very.
No. You the one that said it. You said it. He want to control you.
When you say men, no. When you say men, that is a general. Like not all men.
No, I didn't say all men. I said some men.
You said men.
You didn't say some either. You ain't say some either.
Yeah. Y'all know we speaking hypothetically in general here. Nothing that's like pointed at nobody.
Okay, well, I just need you to use the English language some. All.
Some men in general speaking terms.
Yeah, because I'm not that guy. I'm not controlling
the
like
ones
that.
who are broke so they can have that control.
Yeah. You know, and that's kind of like, you know, with pimps and having females strung out on drugs, and I mean it's a control situation. You want to have control. I mean,
every man wants to control his house.
Like
control your household is one thing. Controlling your woman is a different thing, though.
Well,
no.
My whole thing is this.
I'm gonna control my household.
My thing is this, and like I said, we got gonna have about 20 minutes. But my thing is this: you're not going to get a relationship with a person if you don't like what they're doing off rip. If you don't feel like it benefits you in some type of form or fashion, and vice versa, you're not going to get in that relationship. You know what I mean? Y'all might be cool, but if it's not fulfilling your needs, you're not going to get a relationship because that's a dead relationship from the start. If my needs aren't getting met, what the fuck am I getting in a relationship for?
No, I agree with that 100%. I had to explain that to this guy, and he like, well, nigga.
But I feel
we need to have a conversation and talk about some things because you want to be my boyfriend and you ain't even doing what you're supposed to do to even get to be my boyfriend. No, I don't want to sign up to be your girlfriend. No, I don't actually.
But let's keep it moving, man. You are with the Good Morning Mix. We got Trey Koo in the building, Big Bree in the building, Deanna K in the building, and I am DJ Laylo. Let's get into a little bit of celebrity news and gossip.
Celebrity news and gossip. So Kodak Black had his baby. Congratulations. He had his baby. It's their second child with the girl he already had a baby by. So Prince Caprice. And she actually said Kodak Black actually delivered their son. I guess she had went into labor kind of before she even made it to the hospital. And he actually helped deliver his own child, which is like very special, very intimate, thing between a mother and a father. So congratulations to Kodak. I know he was in the news not too long ago when he had just got out of jail. And like a reporter was trying to ask him questions, and he was just like, I don't want to talk right now, not right now, not in this instance. I just got out. I just want to go home. And then the camera person kept provoking Kodak. So Kodak initially ended up start throwing rocks at him. And then they tried to like flip the narrative, like when it came out in the tabloid, like, oh, Kodak's throwing rocks at the paparazzi. He's so crazy, da 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 da. But they forgot the part when he asked them multiple times to leave him alone, to let him be. You were provoking this man, and now you mad at his reaction. So I feel like in that situation, the paparazzi, you was 100% wrong. Leave people the fuck alone. If he don't want to answer questions, don't leave him alone. He took your picture. Let him be. He fresh out. He look crazy. No, I don't want to be on camera. No, I don't got nothing to say right now. I probably ain't even know how to talk before I talk to my lawyer. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, so. What else is going on? I know Shaquille O'Neal recently walked down Angel Reese. They had that's sports, but it's celebrity too. I let Bree touch on that more about what the event was and stuff. But I guess he was like one of her mentors throughout her basketball career, and he walked her down along with her mom. And I don't know if that was her biological father or her stepfather. Knows like 3 people play like a major role in her career alongside her coach. DDG clapped back at a fan. He was talking stuff about Holly, basically saying how she looked ugly and she looked like E.T. and was dogging her. And DDG, a lot of people was like, you gained more fans because of his clapbacks. He went on social media, pulled up the dude's mom, and was smoking his blunt like, we smoking on your dead mom. And it was very disrespectful, but I mean, you already disrespected his girl and the mother of his child, so it was no rules after that. So people actually liked how DDG clapped back. A lot of people didn't like them two together. I think a lot of people are getting more used to them being together because at this point they're not going anywhere. They did share a video of their son. He was like playing the piano, like one of those little kid pianos and stuff. They have yet to show his face. They have not shown his face, which is understandable, especially because a lot of people they talk shit about Holly. They talk shit about her, talk about her appearance and different things like that. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to show my baby either. So, I understand why they didn't show the baby. BMF aired, I think last Friday. It was on March 1st. So, I actually got to watch it. Y'all have to watch it. It's getting real good. It's getting spicy. BMF with Big Meech Story and Terry Story. So, it was actually really good. Episode 1, they came through the gate with the action. I feel like it's been long enough for me to talk about it. So Terry brought home his side. Well, it ain't his side piece. It's his actual girlfriend in the movie. The girl who plays Keisha Lala. She actually was shot in the episode. So he brought her to his house, which is his parents' house, and his baby mama was there. So that stirred up drama and issues. The mom.
What you doing in that situation, Deanna K? What you doing in that situation?
Depends on what side of the table am I on. Am I the baby mama?
I mean, you was already sitting there, Deanna K.
Well, she was pregnant, so she couldn't really do nothing. But me personally, it depends on where I'm at in my life. Because the old Deanna, if in that situation when I'm pregnant, I'd have got the fuck up and slapped the shit out of him and her, and let's go outside so I don't disrespect your mom's house. Actually, because I'm about to fuck you up, sir. But at the same time, they're not, and from my understanding, based off the information from the show, they not together. So it's a situation where it's like you the baby mom, and you could be mad, but you can't be mad because it's not your man. But at the same time, this is disrespectful just because this his family and you've been a part of his family. So it's an awkward situation. I feel like Terry could have took her to the room, honestly, like you did before when she was in trouble. You could have took her to the hotel, took her to the room with her kids, so nobody would even have to felt a type of way. But, you know, who knows if he felt like it was safe for her to go to the room. But it was kind of fucked up to me because it's like, okay, yeah, you love the Keisha bitch, but like LaWanda has your children, you causing her stress, she pregnant. But in that same sense, that girl got pregnant the second time when her and Terry wasn't even together. So it's a lot to unpack right there because I was just like, how can I say this? Women who have baby by men who don't want the baby then kind of be mad when he don't want to be there. It's kind of like, to me, I kind of be on the man side just a little bit, just because it's like, if he already treated you like shit before you got pregnant, he voiced that he didn't care about this baby, he didn't care about you, and you still proceeded to have this baby, and you thought that the baby was going to make him change. I feel like accountability needs to be here. I'm not telling nobody to get rid of their child. I'm definitely pro-choice, though. I feel like you should do what's best for you. And if you have a baby by men who don't want it, and then you try to parent call him a deadbeat and stuff like that, you kind of need to sit the fuck back and take accountability for your actions, because at the end of the day, he already told you what he wasn't going to be. Like, if you wanted to keep your baby, but act like that nigga don't exist then. What did you over at his family's house having family dinner for? Now, granted, in her situation, that's something that they always do. So that's why I said in that instinct, Terry was wrong, because you know that they have Sunday dinner. You know that your kid's mom is over here. You know that your family still see her as your family. So,
well, actually, what was he supposed to do?
Take her to the room like he did before.
Or take her to the telly?
Take her to the hotel. Put her up in the room for a couple of days like you did before. Because technically, that's still your mama's house.
I feel that because you're supposed to have all this money at this time.
Yeah, exactly. And why are you even still living at your mom's house? And to bring, like, you a grown-ass man at this point. The girl who, Keisha told him,
was
like,
he still living there?
It was a bad idea. She said it. She like, I told you, let's not come here. You up here, like, we about to go here anyway. Like, this ain't even your house. Like, you a grown-ass man. Still gotta take me to your mommy house. And her as a woman, that should be a red flag to you. You don't even have your own house for us to go lay up in.
Well, no, you gotta remember the scene before that. He told her that he just bought the new crib and shit.
Well, see, niggas always talking about they bought a new crib, my car in the shop, having ass, no car ass nigga. So that's really good. I believe the new episode is coming out either tonight or Friday. So I'll be watching that again. It is getting very interesting. I don't want to give it all away, but I love BMF. It's getting real juicy. And I did learn that Big Meech will actually, the judge approved his early release. So he'll actually be coming home sometime next year in 2025. So that's gonna be big. We're gonna see if they like gonna let him out completely.
They're gonna really tell his story then.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I hope
he'll get his own show. That's gonna be.
They're gonna really tell his story then.
Hey, I'm about to start writing his ass. Like, can you come on the show? Hey, come here.
You got about 2 minutes. You got about 2 minutes left before we get into sports real fast.
Okay, so what else is going on? My girl Wendy, I want to send prayers up to Wendy Williams. I watched 2 parts of her documentary. And a lot of people are saying this is her karma, X, Y, and Z. But I feel like people fail to realize that Wendy Williams was that girl. She still is that girl. She's always going to be the queen of radio. She's going to be the queen of TV show. She's the reason why we even sitting right here, even having our own show, and why people have podcasts and have these TV shows. Wendy made it acceptable for people to, get in other people's business. She got the good, juicy, gossip. She got what the people wanted to know. It's unfortunate that her life has played out like this, but I feel like Wendy is now being more open and vulnerable about who she is. And I feel like a part of me feel like this is what she wants. A part of me feel like she may not want it, because Wendy has never been like a vulnerable person to kind of show people what's going on. But after her divorce, I feel like Wendy started to open up and show people, like, I go through shit just like y'all. Y'all talk shit about me just like I talk shit about y'all. Like, nobody's perfect. So I want to send prayers and love to Wendy Williams. I hope she get around the right people. And I hope her son is able to help her. Unfortunately, she's dealing with alcoholism. I don't know if she's on drugs currently or now, but you've seen in the show that she drinks heavily to the point where she wakes up looking for the bottle. You know, she did say back in her time when stuff was popping in the 90s and the 80s. I mean, the 80s and the 90s when Coke was like the thing to do. She did engage in like these party drugs. So she is having like early set on dementia. She don't remember everything. Like you could check that article out actually on my website, dnk.net. And it's a lot of more articles on the website that you could check out of what's going on. That's what I got for y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, DEANNA_KAY. And check out my website, dnk.net. And that's what I got for y'all. I'm pushing over to Bree for sports.
For sure. Big Bree, with the sports, what's going?
So I do my champion of the week. I'm gonna have y'all help me out today. Champion of the week. But as far as sports, I mean, I've just been topping on. I'll talk about the Cavs. You know, Cavs they took an L last night to 112 to 101. The Hawks beat them last night. They did come back against the Celtics the other day. 105, 104 game. That actually was that game to me was a game I thought the Cavs played as a team because Boston never lost after being up 20 points in over 364 games. But I think the game last night that other game took so much out of them that I think the NBA they schedule a lot of games back to back this year, and that's when your team your bench needs to take I would say
take over.
Yeah, you gotta have a strong bench. With a couple of players down like Donovan Mitchell and Karis LeVert, you know what I'm saying? That's the other two guys they need, coming up at least coming off the bench to be able to help them with games against like the Hawks. But the Lakers they lost to the Kings last night, 130 to 120. LeBron he went down in the third with an ankle injury, so that's telling you, there's a lot of rough play in the league right now because of the number of games that they got to play, and so close together. The Warriors they're looking good. They beat the Bucks 125-90, and we got tonight's game. We got the Celtics and the Nuggets, man. That'll be a good one at 10. Bulls they'll be playing the Warriors tonight at 10, and then you got Minnesota. They still looking. They playing good in the West. They 43-19. They be playing the Pacers 7 p.m. today. So that's just some of what's going on in the NBA. I'm a UFC guy, so UFC 299, man. My dude Sean O'Malley, he's shocker. He got the win in that bantamweight championship. He'll be defending his title against Marlon Vera. O'Malley is 11-1, so it's a bantamweight title match, so that'll be a good one. I need trading y'all to help me out today on the sports, man.
Okay, well let's touch on it, man. Outside of LeBron being the greatest ever, you know what I mean?
He broke the record.
He broke the record. He stands alone in the points thing. How do y'all consider? I don't understand how they can keep considering Jordan to be the GOAT. You know what I mean? In an era where he never averaged 30.
Maybe like Jordan is the GOAT of their era. Like I feel like everybody got their own personal favorite.
Don't get me wrong. We grew up in the Jordan era. You know what I mean? And he was fire. He was dope. Only thing that Jordan has over him is the championships. That's the only thing. Everything
maybe
else,
that's the reason.
Everything that's their reason for arguing, but everything else is null and void. You know what I mean? Because he points, steals, assists, anything else, LeBron is kicking his ass in. You know what I mean?
I know what's his name, Davis, the boxer.
Javante Davis?
Javante Davis, he had tweeted and caused like a little uproar on social media that Michael Jordan and Kobe is still better than LeBron James. That was after LeBron James made the record of scoring 40,000 points.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean? You're always going to have your haters. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
But in the end, nobody has accomplished anything close to what LeBron accomplished. You know what I mean? I hate when a city person argues that somebody else is the GOAT. You know what I mean? Never want to give you your props and everything like that. And I also seen some that said, what did it say? It said LeBron said he don't think that Jordan would have averaged 30 or anything in today's era against more physical, more skilled players than back then. He did his damage on average players.
What'd you say? That's a lot. The game was more physical back then. The game was more wide open now. He would have scored more points.
It was more physical, but what he said, the way that an athlete is built nowadays, they're more skilled. They're more you know what I'm saying? They're better trained. They're better taking care of their bodies as opposed to back then.
Okay. Well, just imagine if Mike.
And this is what LeBron said. This was LeBron's comment.
You think he wouldn't be taking care of his body, like, you know what I'm saying? You think Michael wouldn't be on top of his game? You think he wouldn't see somebody like LeBron and get the motivation and passion to be better than him? That's Michael Jordan. I mean, come on, we got to keep it real. We can't even do that. This era, if Mike was in this era, he would be in tip-top condition, just like he played 20 seasons too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like...
Yeah, but he was worn down by his 20th season, nigga. This year 21 for LeBron.
I'm saying, like, if him and LeBron was in the same era, he would look at LeBron as competition, just like
Kobe. I know exactly what you're saying.
Like Kobe would. He'd be like, hold on, this little nigga doing what? He's spending $1 million on his body. I'm going to spend $2 million on my body. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
So, I mean, that's just how I see it.
But wasn't Kobe a LeBron fan before he passed away, or they didn't like each other?
No, everybody was cool. They was on the Olympic team together.
Yeah. I was say, I thought Kobe always gave LeBron his props.
Oh, no, it was all love, but it was a competitive fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when on the court, it's like, nigga, I'm about to bust your ass, you know?
Gotcha. But off court, like, you my nigga, though.
Yeah, it's all love.
Yeah, they
I respect what you got
off the court. It was just a competitive sport. You know, they ain't had no animosity against each other. As you see, nothing never been said between Kobe and LeBron. You know, just like amongst other players, but you know, it's just a competitive sport for him. You know, but I think LeBron, you know, he the GOAT. First to do 40,000. Jordan during his era, he did his thing. I mean, you know, with the championship rings, LeBron got 4? Jordan got 6. So, I mean, I don't think, you know, he's that far behind. Just, you know, I don't even think it got to do with titles because, shoot, Bill Russell got what? He could have been It's all what you think in the player, you know. It's like,
cool, roll your window up.
I think LeBron, you know, just like Jordan, every team they play on, they want to win. So that's what I look at sports. I mean, if you team better than what they used to be, then you to go. Because, like, you know, I would say like an Allen Iverson, man. When I watch him take the team that he played for to the championship, you know, just by who he had on his squad, you know, even though they went to the championship, you know, he was a great player because, you know, what he did in that season to go to the NBA Finals. They didn't win it, but it was just a great team because he was a great player. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to cut you off, Bree. We only got about 30 seconds left in here. Where can they find you at?
Yeah, Breland Harper on Facebook, Breland Harper on X, Breland Harper Sr. on X, and Big Brio 2 on the gram.
DNK?
Y'all know you can find me on Instagram as always, Deanna_K TV. I was about to say one, Deanna K_TV. And then you also can check out my website, DeannaK.net. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, just follow the Deanna K Show. Put my name in, you're going to find me everywhere.
J. Cool.
CREKUL, you know me as well. Sprinkle Leaguers _worldwide. Sprinkle Leaguers 1, that's Twitter. Check us out everywhere you can find a podcast.
And I'm DJ Laylo, DJ LAYLO330. Find me on all social media platforms. We out of here, y'all. Till next time, the Good Morning Mix.
Hold on.
We out.
Bye. Drink water and mind your business.
Feel like getting up right now, man. Wake your ass up. Wake your ass